Hi everyone, welcome, it's Emily. So today I'm going to be sharing with you an updated farmhouse block letter DIY. I'm really excited the way these have turned out, and I am obsessed with buffalo check for this Christmas season, and I just absolutely love the way they have turned out. Now, if you guys have seen my original block letter video, I made it over a year ago, and it is first video overlay. It's awkward and terrible. So I thought I'd just do an update to it and show you another way that you can make them. Mine are specifically for Christmas, but you could totally make these for a wedding, a baby shower, or maybe your kids' room. You can use with burlap and lace, burlap in the buffalo check like I'm going to show you. You could do burlap in a floral print or a floral print in a solid color fabric. There's endless possibilities with this DIY, and I absolutely love it because I want something that I can kind of transition throughout my house in different seasons, but also have something that I can, just use anytime I want to. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. I hope you stick around and subscribe because I love to inspire and motivate you guys. Alrighty, let's jump into the DIY.
The supplies you will need are these 5-inch letters. I picked these up at Joann's. You can use whatever size you would like. And then I will be using this buffalo check fabric, the spatula, some scissors, Mod Podge, some chalk, some paint. I'm using a treasure map. These little nails, you can pick these up at Lowe's, or like $1.39 for like a 50 pack. Then I'm using black, a hammer, and then this is a 1x6 cut down. And I basically painted it with the treasure map, and I cut them in different sizes because I wanted them to be jagged. And then you can sand them if you'd like, and then you're just going to want some burlap. You can get that at Walmart for like a couple bucks. Now I just like to trim the burlap a little bit smaller than the wood itself. And then once you get that about as straight as you would like, then you're going to take out and fray the edges. Just take out a couple strings at a time, nothing too much here. It just gives it a nice rough, more vintage look to the blocks. And then if something isn't quite straight, you can just trim it however you like. Go ahead and measure it. Like I said, I like to leave a little bit of a gap. Then take your Mod Podge, and then I just like to use a little paintbrush and push it away. You can use sponge brushes, whatever you have on hand, and then go ahead and put that on there, and then just again finish with the Mod Podge. You really want to make sure this is glued down well, and this stuff holds up really well. The blocks I've had for a couple years now, and they work wonderful. Then I like to take my spatula and just press it down, especially the frayed edges. They'll tend to pop up a little bit, and just want to push those down. Now for the original block letters, I just took my Sharpie. You can use a paint pen, and I just traced around and then filled in the inside of my letters. And then this is how I'm going to do it with the fabric now. Same concept basically, except instead of using a Sharpie, I'm using a piece of chalk. If you have lighter fabric, you could use a Sharpie. Just it wouldn't show up on this black fabric. And this fabric is very thin. It's more of, I want to say, like an organza type of fabric. I didn't want anything too thick. So just be aware of that if you're going to be using fabric on it. You want something like just regular thin cotton, nothing super, you don't want like a fleece or anything. I think that would be too thick. And then I'm just gonna figure out where I want that on there, and then just take the Mod Podge and layer that underneath, and then continue to press that in, and repeat the same process for all the other letters. The final thing you have to do is just take your nails and nail those into the corners. I'm using the black for the buffalo check, but you will see in the original black letters I'm using the gold tone or the copper tone nails. And so here I'm just decorating my underneath my TV, and if you saw my Christmas home tour, then you've already seen how this is set up, but if you haven't, I will leave that link down below and an eye in the sky for you to go check out. I love the way everything turned out. For this, I just took my buffalo check ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby and a little bit of wire. I tied a regular bow on it, and then used that wire and tied it through the back, and then looped that around my tree. Don't worry, I cut off the tag. And then just kind of fixed it and fluffed it however I needed to, and then I left that looped all the way together, because then at the end of the season I could always just have the ribbon left over. And again, I just repeated the same process on the other side and fluffed my tree. And I added a couple cotton stems. If you're new to my channel, then you may not know, but I love decorating with cotton stems. They're just so much fun and they just add a little pizzazz to everything that you do. So that is how everything has come out. I am super pleased with the different look in the block letters, from the regular black letters to the buffalo check. I love it. You can do this for any style of home decor that you have. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will leave a couple other DIY videos down in the description box below if you need more inspiration and motivation to make some things. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you soon.